Ready? Okay. Give me a Y. Give me a Y. Give me a Y. What have you got? Well, nothing. But it does ask a lot of questions that begin with a Y. Like, why do you drive on a parkway and park on a driveway? And why don't fish have eyebrows? And why does a grapefruit look nothing like a grape? And why do we need to listen to Jesus? Oh, wait, we've already answered that one. You might remember a few weeks ago, we learned that Jesus is the ultimate expert in everything because he is, remember who he is? Yep, he is God. So yeah, that's why we should listen. And so far, from the 5th chapter of the book of Matthew, which is Old Testament or New Testament? You're right, New Testament. We've been learning all kinds of ways that we can be blessed. For example, we're blessed when we are poor in spirit, which just means we depend on God. When we are sad, when we are meek or willing to learn, and when we hunger and thirst for right living. So, are you ready to hear some more ways we can be blessed? I knew you would. So let's see what Jesus says next. And now we're still in Matthew chapter 5, but now we're in verse 7 where Jesus says, "Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy." Now the word mercy is something you might hear a lot, especially in church. But what does it really mean? It just means that you don't get the punishment you deserve when you've done something wrong. Like God showed us mercy when he sent his son Jesus to take the punishment that we deserve. Things that we've done wrong. So, how can we show mercy to others? All right, well, raise your hand if somebody has ever done something mean to you or maybe they've hurt your feelings. Hold your hands nice and tall. Yeah, I think I see lots of hands up, most of you. Well, the next time that happens, maybe just don't say anything mad back. You could just ignore them. Or wait for it. This might be a little bit harder. Maybe you could even do something nice for that person instead. That would be showing them mercy. But let me just say that mercy also has another meaning. It also means showing compassion to others, like doing kind and nice things for others. And in these unprecedented times, we really have opportunities to help those who aren't able to help themselves. For example, maybe you can come up with a way to raise some money to buy food and supplies for people who aren't able to do it for themselves. Or maybe you could write letters or draw pictures for people who are in nursing homes or in the hospitals to brighten their days. So why should we do this? Because when we show mercy to others, God will bless us by showing us mercy that we need. We will see him taking care of us. And this leads us to verse 8. Because when we do kind acts for other people, we want to do it for the right reasons. In this verse, Jesus says, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God." Wow. So the next time you do something nice for somebody else, ask yourself, say, "Self, am I just hoping to get some sort of payment or something in return for this? Or am I doing it just because I really want to help this person?" And when you do something just because you love God or you love others, you will be blessed by getting to experience God's presence and see God's work all around us. Wow, that's really cool. But wait, that's not all. Because in verse 9, Jesus says, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called sons of God." Wow. But notice it doesn't just say peacekeepers, it says peacemakers. And there's a really big difference. It's not just about making people quiet or to stop arguing for a few minutes. It's actually helping them learn to get along. For example, in these days of everybody having to learn school from home, maybe you're trying to sit quietly and do your schoolwork, but your brothers or your sisters are right nearby arguing and getting into a fight about something, and you can't concentrate. So maybe you say, "Mom, they won't be quiet." Well, That might scare them into giving you a few minutes to be quiet. But does it really take care of the problem? So put on your thinking caps. What could you do to make peace and not just keep peace? Maybe you could go to them and listen to their problem and what's going on, and you could show them how they could cooperate or get along. Then you would be a peacemaker, and the blessing for you would be understanding your place in God's family. Oh, wow, you are his child. Imagine this. If God had a car, he might have a bumper sticker that says, "My child is," and put your name in there. Wow, that's way cooler than having a bumper sticker that says, "My child is an honor student." God would have one that has your name on it, which makes God your father, and you are his child, a child of the King of Kings. Wow! That's a huge blessing. All right, so here's what I want you to do now. I want everybody to stand up on your feet because I have a feeling you're sitting. So everybody up on your feet, and on the count of 3, I want you to say, "Give me a Y." All right, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Let me hear you. Y? I'll give you a Y. Like, why do we say bye-bye but not hi-hi? Well, I guess that's a question for another time. But this is Miss Charlene, and until next time, bye-bye.